All right, we back at it, Homegrown, the podcast, man. Got a great conversation, nonetheless, as we always do. I'm Chuck Dizzle.
DJ Head.
Yes, live from the Fab Factory studios.
Shout out to Fab Factory. Shout out to our family. We appreciate everybody that's liking, subscribing, commenting, and getting involved in these conversations.
Absolutely.
Had amazing conversation last week.
Couple of transparent ones.
A lot of transparent conversations
man.
being had. And appreciate everybody accepting the vulnerability that comes along with. My teeth are still crooked.
So are we doing a shot by shot every week?
Hell no. We're going to do monthly.
So next month we're going to check in and see
I
how
just wanted to say that because
are.
in the comments I was getting, you posted, what's the name of the episode?
Tooth Be Told.
That was fucked up.
What you mean?
He titled the episode Tooth Be. Introduce our guest. Sorry.
We got actress, comedian, the star of HBO's rap shit, Jonica Booth up in here, man. AKA Blue. What up?
That's right.
How you doing?
You got nice teeth.
You don't.
Tooth Be Told.
Tooth Be Told.
That's what he named the episode because my teeth fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you the one that brought attention to it. Look, we've been doing the show for so many years. And last episode, he gonna talk about, man, after all this time, he wants to switch seats because he's like, I'm insecure about the way my tooth sit.
I told him the truth as a real homie. Like, hey, bro, I'm insecure. I said it on camera.
You're being vulnerable.
I was being vulnerable.
Bruh.
That's why you can't share your vulnerabilities
they're
with
not
everybody.
Messed up. They have character.
No, that's fucked up. And the thing is, right? I'm not tripping. Because like it don't stop no motion.
Yeah.
I like that though.
But at the same time, it's like, all right, I'm doing my part when I got the Invisalign tray. I got it in my pocket, right?
Okay.
So I got the Invisalign trays. I'm doing my part. He gonna title the episode "Tooth Be Told" and got a picture of it's crazy.
That's low. And you thought that was your boy.
Man, you know
It's
what?
supposed to be, we all 20 years in.
Nah, don't do. He's one for always trying to split up a happy home. I've been married for 10 years
That's your
now,
bad.
and every episode, every way he tries to have some split. So you gonna let your wife do that? How would you do if your wife?
I like to call his wife on the air.
Yeah, we not.
And ask her questions.
Yeah.
You know, depending on
Right.
how the conversation goes. So, you know, like her
Because
celebrity.
I feel like get to the source. Go straight to the source.
Don't do that.
She
don't do
feels
that.
me.
Nah, don't do that. See, to the point, you should not be surprised that I named it Tooth Be Told. Okay.
All
You
right.
gotta get one
all
off. You
right.
gotta get one off.
Yeah, I have to
Say-
get one
all
on
right.
because the thing is, I
Say less.
got to fire first sometimes because I'll get the jokes later on.
right.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I swing first. I want him tight.
Gotta
Yeah.
do it because I'm gonna get hit anyway.
Yeah,
you know
well,
what I'm saying?
hit.
Why not?
So I'm like,
So I want to start this off by talking about your pursuit to Hollywood, right? Obviously, people know that the Bad Girls Club that start 12 years ago.
I was 25. Yeah, that's
So-
about 10 years ago.
Starting off with that, how was the pursuit of like coming to Hollywood, and now that you're here, now that you've arrived, right? Is it different from what you expected?
Wait, where are you from?
I'm from St. Louis.
Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead. Sorry.
So those St. Louis days, right, in the pursuit of wanting to do, get into the entertainment business, has it changed from what it actually is from when you first started and thinking about wanting to be in Hollywood?
Absolutely. Like, well, I don't know if y'all never been to the Midwest, St. Louis.
I have.
Yeah, it's like we don't have this type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, I want to drive down Sunset,
Yeah.
the palm trees. When I get out here, I just want to go home. Like, where am I gonna get home? Because it's not. It's like I've been here long enough to now I'm settled in, you
Yeah.
know. But it is exciting. It's inspiring to be here.
But St. Louis is I like St. Louis.
Of course, I love that's home.
You know what I'm saying? I like it. It's a little. It has character.
It has character. It's like your teeth.
As you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your tooth. Yeah, that's facts. And I remember going to a place. I know this is not in Missouri, but it's a place called East Saint. Right.
That is not St. Louis, but yes, that's East St. Louis.
I know it's East Saint, and it's a completely separate thing across the
bridge.
The bridge.
That's where our strip clubs are.
And I know.
I bet you do.
I went over there,
Dirty mother.
and it has character,
It
right?
has. Ooh, it got character.
And like, is it still like that? Like, because I went 10 years ago, and there was no public works. They were like, we don't have like mail and like just public services and stuff
They
like.
burn the trash.
Yeah,
stuff like
it's
that.
very like
It's
archaic.
different. Yeah, it's different. We ain't gonna talk about them. It's different.
But
Like,
okay,
we go-
so is it? But the reason I asked that is because when I went to, because I'm ignorant. So when I went to St. Louis, they were like, "Yeah, we can go to East St." So I think it's the same thing.
Okay.
And I noticed that when people come to LA, they look at
Same
it the
thing.
same
They look at
shit.
Hollywood.
They go to Hollywood, like you said, I'm going to
Yeah.
drive Sunset, and then they go to like Roscoe's, right? And they be like, "This ain't what it looked
Ain't
like
that.
on TV."
It's not a like Compton, Lamert. Like when I be out that way, Lamert is actually beautiful. They got us thinking it's scary.
Right,
You know,
right.
I don't get it twisted. I ain't finna be riding down Watts and all in them areas and all that. But it's always that type of area in every place. East Saint is East Saint, you know, you go over there. I haven't been over there in years
Yeah, me either.
because it's one way in, one way out. You know, so it's like why even risk, you know, anything.
When you do come to LA, what's something that's mandatory? Like obviously you travel, you have to go to Miami, you back home, whatever.
Yeah. I actually live here now.
Yeah, she here. No, that's what I'm saying.
I've been here. I haven't lived.
I'm about to say you 10 toes in now.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying you don't go back home at all.
I'm actually gonna go and visit my grandmother, but no, I try to fly everybody to me. I try to say let's do stuff.
Oh, she got money.
That's fine. That's fine. You can ride.
Okay.
Nah,
I'm trying to keep it cute.
I'll see you when I see you. I'll go out there. Nah.
I will go. Like I probably go once a year. You know, but I go now. I don't go and do what I used to do. I go and sit in the house. I be with family because St. Louis is top 5 dangerous. Don't get it twisted, you know. And when they think you got something, that's, you know, so it's like, let me just stay out the way. But that's my city. I love it.
When you do you notice the reception? Because I notice when people make pivots in their life, right? Because when you ascend in your life, you start getting extra relatives that come around. You get an extra cousin that need a car. You get an extra like what's the wildest request that you've gotten since you've been on television?
Honestly, my family not even like
they don't have to be family.
My people is solid. But what the wildest request that I get is when I used to host. After this wasn't even from rap shit. This is from BGC. I go and host a club and I'll hug a fan and they'll start rapping or singing in my ear to let me know that they do music, and I'm like, I'm not an A&R. Like
I can't do that for you.
I just did reality. I don't even have nothing for y'all. Why y'all think I can help you? So that be crazy to me. But the craziest request, my mom, she the worst one.
Word.
What? What? I'm sitting over here with a Apple Watch because I bought her a Rolex for her birthday. Me and my sister, we got her a Rolex for her birthday. And she tells me, I don't even want this Apple Watch no more.
Damn.
And I'm gonna throw it away. So she ended up giving it to me, but I don't even have a Rolex, you know? But it's her. But she the reason that my parents, I'm trying to aim to get them. I just want, when I make them happy, kind of let me know I'm fulfilled, you know?
It's funny that you mentioned your parents. I think I heard you mention that your dad was the reason why you just not a faithful person.
Absolutely, yeah.
You a cheater because of that.
No, that was younger me.
That's what I'm saying.
And what we're not going to do is talk about the old me, because I've changed.
What we doing? We transitioning.
Set that record.
So I'm glad you said that, right? So do you think we hear the phrase all the time, once a cheater, always a cheater?
No.
That's cap.
That's cap?
That's absolutely, you can't do that. You can't, once nothing is always nothing. You know? In my opinion, you can't, we can all change. You know, if I feel we can all change. So
let me ask you this. Okay, so based on that, because I did want to talk about that too, because I am not necessarily a believer in traditional structures of things.
Okay.
I'm against the grain type person, right?
Yeah.
He ain't trying to get married. He ain't trying to have.
I will get married. Okay, so look, let me explain to you real quick. I look at marriage and monogamy like some bullshit. Now, let me explain. I look at it like avocado toast. This is a comparison I made, right?
Here we go.
Avocado toast.
Here we go.
Marriage is just like avocado toast. It's some bullshit that white people made up. It's not real, but I'll probably try it one day.
You try a little avocado.
One day I'll try it. But it's some bullshit though. Like it's not a meal. Avocado toast is not a meal, bro. It's not a meal, bro.
And don't offer it to me. Don't cook it for me.
Like give me some other shit too.
Yeah.
But I'll eat that, and it's like the bread before the food comes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not the meal.
It's not even an appetizer for you.
Facts. So I'm just saying it. So what are your thoughts? Because he's been married for how long?
So don't.
But he used to be an animal in the dorms.
Don't disrespect my 10 years.
Oh, he was outside
in the dorms.
Come on now. We're not
talking about your past.
We ain't talking
about
talk to me.
I'm with you.
Don't do that.
My past right now.
Room Dizzle.
Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We ain't doing that. That's what we not doing.
But that's what he did. He got it out the way.
Out of my system.
That's what you're supposed to do. Get it out the way.
Now he all,
there's no
he playing with his
temptation
son on Instagram and shit.
Yeah,
so
right.
I get it. That's cute. But what I'm saying is, from your perspective, I challenge the infrastructure that we know as a traditional relationship. Do you have those thoughts in the new you? Do you think that?
First of all, let me make it clear. I wasn't I cheated second. Always, I got cheated on first.
Gotcha.
So you're a retaliation.
I was cheating second. I ain't never really go first like that. You get what I'm saying? And then my cheating wasn't as bad. It'll be like, you know, you might cheat and have sex with somebody, and then I'm gonna cheat and make somebody fall in love, and then now we got feelings. Now
Damn.
it's different, you know.
That's kind of crazy.
It's emotional.
It's deeper though.
It's deeper, you know what I'm saying? So it hurt a little worse. My cheat probably hurt a little worse because now it's emotional ties. So let me just.
But it's always a response. It's not like the initial.
Yeah, it's a response,
Gotcha.
and that's how it's been since I was young. I've never just been like, no. They painted a picture of me, but I wasn't really tripping off the picture. But I wasn't tripping, you know.
like it is what
I
it
don't
is.
clear rumors. Like I ain't doing all that.
I get you.
But as far as marriage, I honestly, I'm 35, I'm approaching 36. I don't see it for me. But how can I see that when I'm not in a committed
Situation,
relationship?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I have been in situations where it'd be like, okay,
I can see the
I
possibility.
can see this, you know, until I can't, which is why we're not together. You know what I'm saying?
Longest relationship.
What?
What's the longest relationship?
Ooh.
In Earth
Yes.
years. In Earth years.
I want you to guess.
I would say.
I want to go first.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Now I would say 4 years.
I'm gonna go 3,
That's-
2.5.
And I'm 6 months. What?
See, I'm a
feel like-
year.
'cause
See, you know what? I'm gonna tell you why. You just painted this whole I'm old, I'm transitioning, I'm changed from day. And initially I was gonna say, you know, probably less than a year. But after I heard you say that, I said I'm gonna give her some grace and give her some years behind that.
Why do I need to know 4 years that this not gonna work? That's my thing. So when
Big-
people
I'ma
go in
tell-
them year
I'ma tell you.
relationship, them long, it don't work for me. Because I'm
Got you.
thinking that's a long, you know how much time you waste, you know how much
No,
things
it's
I've
not
done
about
in the
it's
past
not about
3 years?
wasting time. It's about people evolve. You change every they say the human changes every 7 years.
Who's
Right.
they?
People, just people.
I'm like, right, he said, who was that?
But people change, or you can use any term, right? We all constantly change and evolve. So the person that you meet in the beginning may not be the same person in 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So you have to give time for somebody to kind of evolve and change and kind of see if that's something for you.
No,
Yeah, I think so.
you right. But no, I'm
She
not.
said, yeah,
not for
nah.
me. No, you're right. But for me,
For you,
6
right.
months, I can tell if I want to like be around you like that or not.
I knock it out in 90 days.
Damn.
90
Like a
days.
Beyonce show? Like,
Well, see, what I do is I go. Okay, let me ask you this: how does a first?
He got a subscription.
right.
Yes. You can exactly. I feel like marriage should work like that. I could
Subscribe.
choose to re-up, or I could choose to walk away. And
Wow.
I believe in audits.
me too.
Yes, I believe in audits.
See, I fuck with her because
fuck with
look, the thing is, I believe that we should interact with humans on a lease basis, right? With a lease with the option to buy at the end of the term of the lease. You feel me? So if I want to fuck with you for 32 months, I can fuck with you for 32 months, and then I get to opt out of the lease and just walk away free and clear, and don't get Jeff Bezos. You know what I'm saying? But as opposed to
But no, here's the thing. Cause you can opt out whenever you want to. You get what I'm saying? And my thing is when I'm in a situation, we know if this going well or not. Like I know if this is gonna be anything more, if it's not. So it's like, why even? I don't even want to waste your time.
Got you.
You know?
Have you ever been in a situation where you like, okay, this could be something, and maybe the other person didn't see it?
he asked me if you ever got dumped.
Well, no, I'm not asking if you ever got dumped, but it's like it seems like it's always on your terms, right? Has it ever been?
Oh,
On,
they're gonna hate when they see
You know
this.
what I'm saying? Like-
Everybody keep telling me the current people that I've dated this year, the ongoing thing is everything on your terms.
Exactly.
And I'm like, no, I don't feel that way.
Of
but
course
okay to
you
own
don't
it.
feel that way.
I accept it. You should accept it.
I should accept it.
Yes.
Then. It
Just
probably
own
is
it.
on my terms.
It's
Let's
on
go.
your and
You
there's
gotta
not,
just be like that.
and there's
It's my
nothing
life.
wrong with that. It's your life, and if that's what it is, you recognizing that. And I told him, I said, look, it's gonna take somebody that understands you all the way around to be down with the type of person that you are.
Yeah.
Don't paint this facade, a picture of somebody that you're not. Just, hey, you just gonna accept me for me. If it's gonna be on my terms, it's gonna be on my terms. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of feel the same way. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, nah, it's that is you.
No, but listen, I can see myself. I don't see marriage, but I be seeing myself having a ceremony. I think I just want a party where I'm cute.
You want the
Because
Hey, you know what? I respect-
I see my family there.
I got
see
you.
me
I respect that.
walking in. I see me and somebody.
I
Yeah.
respect the
Either
honesty.
You just
somebody-
can't- the
I
face
don't
ain't
know.
clear.
The face ain't clear. The gender ain't clear. I don't know who it is, but
Anything.
we walking in. We dancing and I'm cute and it's a moment. So
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a lover. I'm a Pisces. I'm a lover. So I do believe in relationship. And I don't get it twisted. I haven't been in a relationship for longer than 6 months consecutively.
Gotcha.
I've been on
On
and
and
off with
off with
somebody
somebody.
for like I was on and off with somebody for like 2.5 years, and they played me. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, and I
This before TV.
No, this was like
in the midst.
This was like this was something in the last year or something.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and it was a girl, and I had been with her, and I'm talking about was rocking.
Damn.
And in and out rocking, and pretty much she'll tell, she can't say nothing bad about me. She won't. She just say, Jonica, they call me Blue. She was like, Blue pretty much saved me. She got me out of my shell.
That's fire.
I got her to be a strong, and she was going through abuse and all that. So she, what she claimed to be from a narcissist and all that, a rich dude. And I kind of built that confidence back up. Then she started messing with my homeboy.
Wow.
So you get what I'm saying? So and I didn't do nothing. I was committed.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I didn't know. And she started messing with him when her and we weren't even on that type of time.
Wow.
Because I told her, I said, you spent the last 8 years of your life in and out of a relationship. You went from dude to me, and you get what I'm saying? I was like, you need to be single.
Right.
I don't even want to date nobody that haven't been outside. Like when people be like, oh, I've been in you ain't for me.
You need some experience.
You ain't been outside.
Yeah.
Go get dirty.
Yeah.
Scratch your knees or something.
I feel the same way.
So that's what it was. I was like, oh, you need to go play. Do that. We still gonna be cool. I'm gonna look out for your son while we was cool.
Yeah.
And then I get a call saying my best friend brother, and he was my homeboy too, that they've been hanging out. And I was just like, what?
Damn.
So that was hurtful.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I was more through I'm a lover. So I'm going through the hurtful part of it, but it's like, I didn't play her. I didn't do nothing but be solid.
From your perspective, because you said, obviously you said, like we all know, we all very familiar with you and also the character you play on Rap Shit. But you, as you say, you don't know the gender. I want to know from your perspective. I was having this conversation with my homegirl, and she's bisexual. And I was like, what's harder to date, right? Men or women?
Ooh.
And she was explaining to me why they're both equally hard.
The pros and cons to each.
But we lost. She said men are worse. But what's your thought?
Men, y'all ain't no good. But the men that I date, I actually date some solid dudes, but they have a communication problem. That's my issue with men. Y'all have
I give you that.
And that's what I like what I love from women is that they communicate. So with something they communicate a little too well.
Yeah.
A lot.
Everything.
A lot.
Every day, often.
Right, so I get that all day.
Like that.
So,
Yeah.
but
We still communicate?
I'm still scrolling the
Right,
same text. Nigga.
it's like, man, but I that's what it is with the women. It's like, who is harder for me? I think it's harder for me to date. For me, it's probably women.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of long ass text messages?
No, because I'm gonna write them back because I'm still a woman, so we can get at it.
Oh.
We can book it. We gonna be booking back and forth. Look,
Is it based off the over communication though? Is it like just too much for you?
for me, okay, so I date like a lot of straight girls. So my issue with women.
Explain
is
that real quick, because that you just fucked me up. Don't try to just
Just look past that,
Like, wait, what?
yeah, you say what?
Most of them be
Come
like,
again?
I be turning them out. That's what I do.
What
Yeah.
you-
and I don't. That's another thing. I
Come
don't turn
again?
out. A lot of straight girls come to me and be like, "I'm not even into women, but it's something about you." And I be like, "Oh, okay, what's
well,
up?" And I be checking the temp.
Right.
But then I be checking the temp, thinking it's cool. And what's making it harder for me is that a lot of the women they want to like get married, and I'm like, wait, like.
We
Like,
not.
like, wait a minute, like you straight. Like, wait, we supposed to have a little fun real quick and we
Right.
wop. But no, so this for me is harder. It's harder, and it's harder for me with women because I care more about women than men. And I think they're more delicate. So I don't want to hurt a woman. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think it's hard because of, the women. I think it's me, like, I don't want to hurt,
I know
a
what's
woman.
gonna happen, so let me just not even.
Yeah, and I
'Cause you're
don't
ruthless.
really care about hurting the nigga. Like,
Damn, because
Wow.
y'all built for this.
Where's the
Y'all
grace
built.
for men? Do men not get no grace? Be honest.
I mean,
Say yes or no.
No.
Now let's be honest.
I tried. I want the dangle in the middle, but I said no. Like, no.
So men get no grace.
It's not looking
for
good for
what?
y'all.
For what is the reason men don't get grace?
For real, a lot of men not even doing manly shit right now.
That's
true.
true.
Cuss her? That's it.
You can say
yeah.
anything you want to say.
Come on.
Okay.
good.
Y'all not. And it's a lot of sassy men now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying gay. It's they're
Right.
just sassy. It's a lot of men that are soft. A lot of men feel like they want to be chose. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, man, like, go on with all that soft shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, men don't get that right now.
You know what's interesting to me is every time I have this conversation with a friend of mine who either is gay or bisexual, it's always interesting to hear the perspective that's coming out. I'm a straight man, obviously,
Right.
but it's always the perspective that comes because it's like, no, I'm bisexual, but you still need to be a man. It's like, wait, okay, what?
Come again.
What's
Hold
going on?
Here's
Like,
the thing: when I date men, I'm not some girl with daddy issues. You feel me? Well, I got daddy issues, but not like
not
that.
that,
Man,
right.
he be tripping, but we cool. But I expect a man to lead, and I feel like it's kind of like emasculating if I kind of try to lead and overstep you. So I wouldn't even put him in that position. But my nigga, you not finna lead me to hell. Like that's what you leading me the wrong way.
This is what we not gonna do.
And it's like I understand a lot of women don't like being submissive and all that. I don't mind. I will be a woman. I don't mind that. I come from my mom is she's a wife. You get what I'm saying? My dad, like I understand the roles, and a lot of people feel like there shouldn't be roles. I'm not a person like that. I'm not battling. That's not something I got a beef with. Well, we're equal. I'm not equal. Nigga, take the trash out.
Got it. Right.
Facts.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or I'll cook. You know what I'm saying? I'll do these things. But when I dated the last guy I dated, I ain't gonna say his profession, but okay, so he was an athlete, and
I'm not gonna say his profession
because I was gonna pick the sport, and I
Gotcha,
want to put it out
okay,
there.
gotcha.
Okay, look.
Because then
What color is the ball?
Huh?
What color is the ball that he uses?
The ball got air in it. So look,
Boom.
check this out. So my thing
it's not
with him
baseball,
was that
right,
he left. I allowed him to take the lead, and he had me in some bullshit. You know, and I was trying to be quiet and kind of let him handle it, but then I had to step in and handle it, get the situation taken care of. And I before breaking up with him, I called his mom. And I said, it ain't gonna work.
Yeesh.
You know, I said he not ready. You
That's
feel me?
tough.
So you told the mom before you actually broke up with him?
Because I had already told him I've been saying he wasn't ready. He can't, because I ain't no regular woman. I come from a dead street. You know, my dad a street dude.
Right.
I learned a lot of things. So it's like, nigga, you can't play with me. You can't BS me. I don't have them type of problems. You know, when girls be like, he cheated 6 times. I don't have those stories. I don't have those. And he hit me like, what? We not doing that. Stop playing. You know?
Yeah.
Because we too cool. It's love. It's a vibe. But I allowed him to take the lead on something. What it was is he brought a situation to me. He brought a money play to me. So if you my dude and you bring a money play to me, then I think you didn't check the nigga out.
Right.
Yeah, you done did
trust
all the
you.
homework.
You
Yeah.
did the homework, because why would you bring him to me? And the dude on the phone with me, my last straw was that the dude was talking shit about my boyfriend. So I had my dude on 3. He said basically dude owed me some money. So he was like, I gave the money to your boyfriend. I say, what? So I called dude and was like, get on 3-way. Don't say nothing, but I want you to hear what this dude's saying about you. But I'm thinking the dude was just finna say, yo, I did give old boy your money. He didn't give it to you. Dude start talking reckless about my dude. Yikes. Like, he on the phone like, man, and for real, your boyfriend a bitch and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm stalling thinking dude finna come off mute, but he never came off mute. So then we got off the phone. I called him like, what you want to call? He was like,
this is not a Beyonce concert.
Yeah.
Where were
This is the time you need to be off mute.
You don't have to mute.
Yeah, not now.
And I said, what you wanted? He said, yeah. And I said, well, why you didn't say nothing? You know, he was talking about why you ain't say nothing. He said, because you told me to stay on mute. I said, oh.
Damn.
Okay. And he was like, but don't worry about it. I'm going to give you the money. No, it was just too much softness in the situation. He not a soft dude, but I don't know.
That right there just broke it for
take
you.
the lead.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. In those instances, do you as a woman lose respect for the man as the leader to lead you?
For me.
For you, yeah.
But I think I lose respect for me. But I think he's going to be great for somebody else.
That's right.
No, I get that.
You get what I'm saying? But for me,
for you.
it's not conducive for my life.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A guy that I dated before that, the reason we stopped, he don't know, but the reason we stopped dating because we was having a conversation. He was perfect. He's actually married with a beautiful wife, beautiful kids. The reason we stopped dating was because he told me he was okay with being a stay-at-home dad. This was before he had kids. And I just said, oh, that's what's up. And that was out. I don't think we talked after that. But it was nothing to say.
So did you cut it off with him, or you just stopped talking?
We kept talking for the day, and then the next day that was it.
Context. How long had you guys been talking?
We have been talking for like 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
He was okay with that?
But he said it too comfortable. He was like, I don't mind if I'm a stay-at-home dad. And I'm like, what?
But what was it? What was it about that? Was it? Do you internalize that as him not having a hustle or a drive or something that he's going towards?
That was a lack of ambition.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's
I need you to communicate that, because a lot of people will look at that and be like, yo, you got something right there.
No.
That's a good dude. But
because at this point, we both probably fresh out of college. You know what I'm saying? We out of college and we chasing dreams. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do in life. I didn't say I'm gonna be an actress.
Yeah.
That's not what I said. You know, I just was like, oh, I got my degree. What's next? And for you to tell me I'm okay with being a stay-at-home dad, what? I want a nigga that's, if it's gonna be a nigga, then I expect you to want to make more money than
Facts.
me. Even if you don't,
Right.
then I know you chasing it. I know we grinding.
It's
I know
ambition.
Yeah, so it was like, you what? And who am I to tell you that's not that's a good goal for you
For
and
you,
her,
right.
and y'all be great.
You know what I'm a fan of is people in Hollywood that don't get enough credit as casting directors. And what I just watched is the Duke of Miami.
What you said?
Like, I just see, like, how much, okay, let me ask you this. How much percentage-wise is Jonica Duke of Miami? Like, what percentage?
I will give, I'll say about 50.
50-50.
50-50.
Yeah, because I understand.
Because you like, what?
Yeah,
Like,
like, nigga,
where the
what? Stop
money?
playing.
What? Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand Chastity's ambition and her goals. Now, do she go about the right way? Not all the time. You know what I'm saying? She a little goofy, she a little corny, but at the end of the day, she get it done.
Right.
You feel me? So I understand that aspect of it. But nah, Jonica just a little different. I wouldn't do.
Is Jonica more rough than Chastity?
No.
Okay.
Chastity's a sweetheart though. Now that I think about it, she don't.
What I love about the show right now is that you're kind of seeing that role kind of untangle and evolve over this last season
Yeah.
for sure. You understand? Because before it was kind of like, oh, she rough, rugged, raw, but you kind of
Yeah.
see like her realizing like, oh damn, okay, maybe I didn't go about this the right way. Okay, let me kind of sit back and kind of like really think about this, and damn, like that's what I love about the character as it's evolving. You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing I'm curious about in terms of you now getting the limelight, getting this attention, is it hard to maintain personal relationships with this now? Like, is it hard for you to have new friends and get new relationships with people because now the spotlight is on you?
Yeah, it is. And I think so it sucks because a lot of girls that like me, they think they getting Chastity. And I'm nothing like.
They love the character.
Yeah, and I'd be like, you want to date me or you want to date Chastity? You know what I'm saying? But that's the problem when it comes to that. And a lot of the so you know how most guys you think would, she like girls. Dudes that I date, they not into that. They be like, nah, because they know I'll probably go off and marry a girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they like, nah. So
I feel that.
It's a tricky spot.
How do you navigate through that? How do you navigate through getting personal relationships? It's not even relationships like that, but like even
Friends.
maintaining friendships and really understand who's there like for you and who's there for the character. Like that, I didn't think about somebody thinking that they're dating the character or maybe even being friends with the character as opposed to Jonica.
I've been fortunate enough, thank God. He slid like some solid people in my life. Like everybody is in, they pretty solid, and they all got their own motion.
Yeah.
And that's really what I'm looking at. Like you got to have your own motion. That way I know you don't need nothing from me. You know what I'm saying? And not needing, not necessarily mean money.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't got it like that. You
But
know
just
what I'm saying?
opportunities, just
yeah,
anything,
but just
yeah.
opportunity or to be around. Like I don't have that. And I've had it. It crossed paths, but you can kind of feel it. You can see it.
Yeah.
People try to act like they don't know this person's opportunity. You feel that. You feel that. And I'm an energy person. So I'm like, it's just little things feel weird. I don't care how organic you try to be. It's a facade and I can feel it. I'm like, nah, let's get away from
Have you ever?
And I was gonna say, so if you feel it, you feel the energy. Do you give them grace until they fuck up, or do you cut off immediately? Like, let's just say the energy's not right with something. You're like, nah, I'm cool. I'm not gonna even put myself in that situation. Or do you say, I'll allow it, and then once I see that red flag, I'm cool?
I don't know. I know it's one person that I was cool with, and she never did nothing to me. She was actually sweet to me, but I watched how she treated a lot of people, and I kind of fell back.
Right.
And now me and her, we don't talk, and we never had a discussion why she unfollowed me and everything, you know. And I never questioned it. We see each other, we hug, we laugh, we ha ha. But I just didn't like the way she treated other people. You get what I'm saying? So when I say it's energy, it's what I move off of. So I don't cut people off like, energy, you a bad person. No, I really watch how you treat other people. Because people treat me nice. They gonna treat you nice because you got a podcast. You know what I'm saying? But what you treat that janitor like, and what you treat the way, and those are the things that I look at when I'm around people. And she just wasn't nice. She wasn't nice to people that she claimed she cared about.
Oh, that's wild.
So what the hell? What, I don't stand a snowball chance in hell, to be honest.
Yeah. Have you ever given somebody the chastity like a fantasy before? Because no, let me tell you where I come from. Because when you said that they want to date they want to date her and not Jonica.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel that because I felt the same way about Deanna from Power.
Okay.
Right? I'm like, I want to date Diana Tejada.
Yeah.
And then I started following the girl.
You was doing your research.
And I was doing my research. I'm like,
oh, that ain't her.
Like, do I?
You don't really want that?
and then I was like, you know what? Let me try Effie, right? So then,
Effie bad.
so I'm like,
Effie bad. Diana bad too, but Effie.
I was like, I ain't gonna lie. This is the thing, right? I was on Effie, but then I'm like, Effie probably she get me into some shit. Let me fuck with Diana, right? So I'm fucking with Diana. This is all.
You thinking she the character? She might not get you in shit.
This is all in my brain, right? And then I low key seen something that she did, and I was like, that's who I'm on. I was like, yeah.
Like,
a little tricky.
I'm tripping a little bit, but yeah. So I totally understand it. But have you ever given somebody that you know that's what they were doing or wanted, and you gave it to them?
Hell no.
No.
Because that's me being fake.
Right.
I couldn't even. Do you know? I just can't be fake.
Okay.
Before I went to Bad Girls Club, my mom, I never watched it. And my gay homeboy, they was prepping me. They like, you need to walk in that house with some heels on and a swimsuit. And when people walk in, you sit down, you smoke a cigarette and be like you that bitch. So I'm practicing. I'm walking in the house. I never smoked cigarettes in my life. I'm just got the imaginary. I'm like this. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
And I'm practicing. When I get to that house, I put on some Uggs.
Like, I ain't doing that.
I'm not doing that shit because at the last moment I thought about if the world hate me, I'd rather them hate me.
For
Facts.
you.
For me. And that way I could be like, they be like, I hate you because this. I'm like, that's true because that's
me.
And I ain't here to make people love me or hate me. I don't care about either way. It's love regardless. You get what I'm saying? So
You mentioned something earlier. You said, I never wanted to do this. Like, I never set out to do the acting thing. What was it in the beginning what did you get your degree in?
psychology in my undergrad.
Psychology. Same here. Same thing.
I dropped out. I was going for psych too, but
I think it was easy for us to go for that.
It's psychology, communication. Like, it's
Communication.
a few of those.
You use your degree.
I mean, I use it all the time when I'm talking to people. Quick question.
Yes, we use it every day.
Exactly. Use it every
What
single day.
method do you use?
We
I
just
use
don't
all
get
the
paid
methods.
for it.
Exactly.
But we
Get the
should.
fuck out of here.
Exactly. You say you hear me. So with that said, like going through Hollywood, going through trying to break through, right? Mm-hmm. What do you feel like is harder? Is it harder to break through? Is it harder to transition? Because you've established yourself. You got in with the Bad Girls Club, obviously, right? But now it's like you don't want people to know you just for that. And obviously people get you for rap shit. It's like it's a completely different thing. So it's like I feel like that's a transition for you, right? So is it harder to break through the industry or is it harder to transition? Your thoughts?
I think it's equal. And it depends on who you are. For me, it was harder to transition. Because I had to make some financial decisions. You know, I'm getting paid for stuff for reality, and I know that's not. I had to shut it down. I had to say, I'm done except taking that. I don't want to do a host. I don't want to do these things. You get what I'm saying? So that I can go ghost and just, I want to study. Yeah. And then I want the actors to respect me, you know. So I started getting in classes, and instead of asking getting Christmas presents from my family for things that I want, I was like, can you pay for this camera? Can I get an acting class? I need a coach. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm in LA trying to survive. Yeah. And I promise you, I don't know. I don't know how I was paying rent, but because I chose to transition. Mm-hmm. And what's funny is even now, I was actually in West Hollywood at a restaurant. There was a cute little white boy, and he had pink hair. And I was with my stylist, and he said, oh my God, I know you. And he said, where do I know you from? And I was just like, I don't know. I always tell people, we probably went to high school together, fucking with him. And then he was like, no, I know you. And then she was like, she's on the show. And I said, no, he don't know me from the show. I said, he know me from Bad Girls Club. I know how my fans look and what they know me from. And when she said the show, he was like, huh? And then when I said Bad Girls Club, he said, X Blue, da-da-da. Wow. So it's like a lot of my fans are still from that, with my supporters, I would say. And I'm trying to get them to convert. Like, hey, I got now. This too. Yeah. I act. You know how many times I get tagged in a day on Baddies, Natalie Nunn, saying, put Jonica, we want to see her face on TV. Yeah. And I want to write back, I am on
HBO, bitch.
I am on TV. But I just don't even, I want, the transition is actually still happening. So that's why I can say it's hard. It's harder for me to transition, but it's equal because getting in the industry was hard.
I'm about to say, yeah.
Coming from St. Louis to Atlanta to here, and then not even knowing what I'm gonna do. I just started doing commercials, then stand-up comedy, and then acting. It's like it was just it was a line. I was aligned with it.
Do you think that with you being who you are, obviously making that transition and that pivot, but being authentically yourself the whole time,
yeah.
do you think that helps you or hinders you? Because I feel like it sometimes can hold us back because we're unwilling to compromise certain things.
Yeah, it hinders me, I would say, because of what you just said. Like I'm like, I don't really want to compromise that.
Yeah.
But sometimes, what I did learn in my acting class, shout out to Kelly Ty, she said something that was very profound that I won't forget. And she said, never let your creativity pass through the eyes of someone else's morality.
I feel that.
And I would not forget it because it made me, it was coming down to like, would you do sex scenes and stuff like that? And I'm like, no, I don't want my family, da-da-da. But I had to realize this is art. You know, this is art.
Facts.
And I can't let what you don't understand stop me from doing what I know I love to do, which is my job. You get what I'm saying? So that helped me be more confident in who I am.
I think that's important that you spoke on that because I remember I saw you do I saw a conversation you had. I forgot what platform it was on, but y'all were talking about representation and how much that matters, especially people that look like us, right?
Absolutely.
And come from our communities. But then you being who you are, standing on it and representing yourself proudly as opposed to like, you know, bobbing and weaving and ducking it and stuff like that. You like, no, this is who I am. This is what I'm on.
Love
this
it,
is
love it or leave it.
This is what I believe in. But then what you just said, it made me think about this. I don't want to say who it was, but as far as letting the art pass through other people, because I remember when Saucy Santana came out. And when Saucy Santana came out, I was like, this shit is hard. Like, this shit is fire, right?
The music.
Yeah.
And
Pause.
I'm just making sure you know. Just the music. I'm just making sure. PB, clip that up.
that's what we doing.
I want to make sure that people you know
This
the
shit
music.
is hard. What's hard?
Right.
But
Excuse me,
what
come
are you
again?
talking about? Could you correct it? Say
Correct,
what's
please.
hard.
I just, elaborate on
How
that,
about
please.
this? Fuck both of y'all. How about that? When Saucy came out, I wanted to support her. I wanted to play the records, right? And I remember certain people that I was around at the time, they were like laughing at me, like, "Oh, you want to support this?" I'm like, they're like, "Man," I'm like, "He got nails and this." I said, "Bro, the music slap." I was like, "I don't give a fuck." I said, "Look, let me tell you something about me." And I said this to, it was about 4 individuals who were making fun of me. I said, and they were powerful individuals.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't give a fuck if the nigga gay, straight, he could be queer, blue, purple. Do the music slap. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm judging you off of.
You got to put his posters in your car.
Right.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. This shit, this was it. Not walk. What's the other one? The Beyonce Booty.
Let me hear you sing. How I go.
I don't know how. You know what? Y'all play too much.
I'm like, man,
That shit hard.
Hell, we say booty, booty, booty.
That song was hard, but anyway, the reason why it made me think of that is because what you said as far as second guessing yourself and not being willing to put yourself out there like that. I think it's dope to see somebody like you do it in the way that you do it because it's done with integrity and it's done like it's not taken so serious.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people take themselves too serious, and then that's where the jokes come.
Yep, that's like social media.
Right.
Everybody's so serious, and it be like, you know, my likes, and it's actually sad because I hear a lot of kids needing their likes, and oh my God, I only got 12 likes. What the fuck? Go play. Go ride a bike.
but you know what I realized? It's easier for us to say that because we grew up in the era without it and with it. Now I was just talking to our videographer PB about that. There's some people who literally all they know is this. So it's like that's what
so
they're
sad.
judging themselves off of. And it's crazy to think of it because this is the first generation that we're seeing that literally has their whole lives built around social media because that's how their confidence is built. That's how their validation is met is through social media and the likes and all that. Before we let you go, you mentioned something about the sacrifice, right? And saying when you were coming up, man, instead of getting me this, man, yo, give me this camera or pay for this class. Right now, and I really want to focus on this, and it kind of goes to this point with people that are watching. They see, you know, season 2. They see you succeeding. They see all the wonderful things that you're going through. But how do you get past like the downside, the negative things? How do you build yourself up out of a trying moment? That's something that's happened to you recently. Just so people that are watching this and seeing this be like, okay, I'm not alone.
Well, my brother died 3 days before we start filming season 1.
Damn.
If you know, it's type thing.
Wow.
That was my boy, and he 29 from asthma. You know what I'm saying? So that actually was what made that okay for me, is because I said, who I'm gonna be mad at? God. You know, somebody died from asthma. You ain't got nobody to be mad at.
Right.
But to build out of stuff like that, you gotta, for me, even to remain humble, I talk to, like, it's kids in my life. Like my little brother, 13, but he actually getting older. Like, if you get a kid, their innocence is so pure that it reminds you of what matters in life. You know, when you talk to people who are, you know, older, we all stress.
Yeah.
You probably got so many tabs open in your head right now of like, okay, after this podcast, we got to do this, then I got to do this tomorrow, then tomorrow I got to do. Kids don't give I just want to play some, you know, they want to eat my chicken nuggets and twirl. And it'd be like, okay, this is what life is about. Like, sometimes you just got to close them tabs and tell yourself, you know, in divine order, this too shall pass, and keep building.
What are your thoughts on what was I gonna ask you? Oh, what are your thoughts on straight people playing gay roles and gay people playing straight roles? Because I was talking to
A lot of people have a problem with that.
a lot of people have a problem with that, and they was like, well, we need to play, and I'm like, well, because somebody, and I don't know who this was, but somebody related it to blackface, right? Where what's his name in Tropic Thunder had on
I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
His name right now.
I forgot his name, but he had he played a black man.
It's not equivalent to me.
Okay.
It's not, because that's like, what's your thoughts on somebody that's single playing married?
Right.
It's acting, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not a stud, so I didn't book this role when I went in trying to be Jonica. I actually got denied. I had to go back, clean some shit up, and go tap into being this character. Because Chastity isn't a tomboy. Chastity isn't. Chastity's a stud, you know. So I had to go get dirty to do it. So it's like, no, to me, there's nothing wrong with that. If you straight, you play gay, we acting.
Right,
you know?
right, yeah. No,
Robert Downey Jr. is who we was talking about.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other thing that I wanted to ask you about is, as far as from obviously, shout out to Issa Rae, who's probably low key breaking more artists than DJs at this point. And I'm a DJ.
Oh, Issa
you know what I'm saying?
Well, and a female artist, she gonna bring them out.
Yeah.
Facts. Have you discovered any new artists that you fuck with, that you rocking with from soundtracks and the playlists that get released and stuff like that?
Yeah, and I don't even be knowing the artist. I just like the song and be like, who is this? You know, used to be playing we be having some good stuff. But people don't know I don't listen to rap for real.
What you listen to?
R&B and jazz. I love jazz. And I love like Boney James. Like, I'm a jazz listener and gospel. Like, I'm nothing that people think of. But anyways, R&B that's my big one. You know, I was really, Brian McKnight was my guy until he getting all this trouble. Now I gotta listen to him and it's private and shit. On the low. I still listen to R. Kelly a little bit, but not that much.
We were talking about that on the last podcast as far as separating people's personal things between and their music. So for you, you're saying you can separate the art from the personal, or it's hard for you to do that?
It's hard, but it's like some songs, like, okay.
Can't deny.
You know, like, you know, some songs it's like, okay, like R. Kelly got some songs that I do not like him. He's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Along with Diddy and everybody else that's coming out. You feel me? It's like, okay, I don't really fuck with y'all. But Diddy ain't got no music that I really feel like playing. But R. Kelly got some songs that's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I could separate it. But that's why I respect what he said about Saucy, because it's like, nah, that nigga music good. Yeah. I don't care about what your sexuality is and what you do in the bedroom. That ain't got nothing to do with your craft and your gift. But I ain't into that, you know, the people that do that like R. Kelly shit. Nah, that's out. But I try to separate it so I can,
as best as possible.
You know, like I'm mad at Brian because it's like his kids coming out saying shit. I'm like, that's fucked up. But one, like a drink, I be like, damn.
I need this record in my playlist, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, she hit that shit on cue.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
I'm
the
like,
one
damn,
too.
I don't want to mess with Brian for real. But you know.
Yo, man, Jonica, we appreciate you coming through HBO's Rap Shit. Man, it's a phenomenal shout out to the homie Chris who wrote the last episode. Just
Shout out to
Fire.
Chris.
Chris is,
Man.
we call him Brittany Jefferson. She's one of the pretty girls. She called him a crazy. She said he a sick genius.
Yeah, man.
He a sick
He's
genius.
saying, man, shouts out to him. We've been knowing him from day one, man. So salute to him. Thank you for coming on through. What can people expect from Jonica moving forward? Any different roles? Any things we want to keep our eyes on?
Yeah, I pray I get, I pray for movies. That's what I'm aiming towards. The strike just ended, so we waiting for the top of the year to see what I can go out for. Stand up. I'm preparing to get back active with
do that.
I'm supposed to be doing a podcast actually.
Nice.
But I don't want to do one because they be canceling it. I don't got no filter. I was in here before I was talking with y'all. I was like, don't say that.
Please.
Don't say that. Say that. Shit. Don't say. Ooh, don't say that.
You know what I learned? Especially from this game. We've been doing this since 2009 and before they were called podcasts. And what I learned is, fuck it. Because not you have more to lose than we do. But what I'm saying is, it like you said, if they don't like me because I'm me, that's a cross I'm willing to bear.
But it's so much you can't say.
Right.
I
The
just
censorship
found out
is
we
wild.
can't say midget and retarded. Like I can't say that stuff.
Yeah.
I thought I say them like retarded ass.
You know
I'm
what?
like, I can't say that.
Now
Sorry.
that you say that, I just had a conversation with my uncle. This is very, very, very candid conversation I had with one of my uncles during Thanksgiving because he was like, because one of my cousins is gay, and he was calling her a word, and I'm like, I didn't even know that was offensive. He was calling her a butch, right?
My granny said bull dagger with confidence.
They said bull dagger.
She
and
said my sister was a bull dagger. I said, Granny, I don't think
I didn't know what that was. I never heard bull dagger. I never even heard that. But I don't know what that is. But and I'm not even covering my ass. I just don't know what that. But when he said butch, I'm like, I don't know if you could say that. And it was crazy. Is we're in a time where I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
Check the stats.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, we gonna make sure I just shut up. But yeah, I actually respect y'all. Before I go, I'll say I do respect y'all for doing this since 2009.
Yeah,
So everybody got on this podcast like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
We've been in it for a minute
So
now.
I respect that.
Thank you so much.
Thank y'all for having me.
And we thank you for what you're doing in your craft. And we just look forward to seeing what's next. And hopefully we can have this conversation once again for the next couple of projects, whatever else you got going on.
Absolutely.
Right? You officially a homegrown homie, okay?
Yes.
Shouts out to Jonica Booth, all right, a.k.a. Blue, a.k.a. I saw a post you put up. You was like, there's different variations of people that know me from, depending on what
That's
name
why I
that they
did the
go.
yearbook.
Yeah.
Because I put all my
names. All the names
Yep.
on there, man. Follow her everywhere. We'll link it in the description. Thank you for coming on through. We appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
It's
Love.
Homegrown Chuck Dizzle, DJ Head. We'll catch y'all next time.